So I want to talk about something that okay, so I'm just going to like reel out my thought process as we go on. I don't have like I'm going to use this episode to think about it. So I might ramble a lot. I just finished seeing a video of a proposal video, an engagement video. As usual, rolled my eyes. I was just like, oh my God, what is happening here? Whatever. But in between the video, the girls or the woman's friends, church members, family members, I guess, just people though. We're really talking about what they think her reaction to the proposal will be like. And as we were like talking about how she would react, I wanted to cast my mind to if eventually somebody's son decide that I'm the love of their life and they want to propose to me. Would I have people like that talking about what my reaction to my proposal will be? And this is not the first time I'm thinking about this. I've always thought about it. I've never thought about how my wedding would be like or, how marriage would look like for me. I don't even know what I'm going to wear. Like, I always used to say it until I find the person that is worth getting married to. Maybe they would be my muse to imagining a wedding. But now I don't have any muse. I don't have anybody that I love so much to think about a wedding. I want to get married, but anyways. I've always like thought about, so if I'm going to have like bridesmaid or a bridal train, who and who are going to be there? Or a bachelorette party. Would I even have a bachelorette party? I am so sorry, but I just think about it because it's like, do I have people that will show up for me? It's not because I lack people, but it's just like I would never be the person that would hire people to come for her, what I deem an intimate celebration. I have female friends, and sometimes I think that we might not be that close. Is it enough for them, for my friends to come for my wedding only because it's my wedding, but after the wedding, we don't even talk like that? I'm a very deep person and I don't even. So I have a lot of my friends getting married now and I don't know what to do with myself because I feel like I'm very useless when it comes to that. And it makes me wonder, do I have really close friends that can show up for me during my wedding? And it's like, oh, you need to show up for other people now so that in your own time they will show up for you. But that is a wrong motive to have. Because I know that at the beginning of when I started really living life, I used to show up for people like intensely. And when I needed those people, it was like, psych, we don't know you. Or they didn't show up the way I wanted them to show up. So it's like, you can't be doing that. Show up because you want to show up. And if it is reciprocated, fine. If it is not, okay. I mean, you still feel sad, but you just know, you learn from it. You just know that human beings wouldn't do for you like you did for them. Some of them do. So I have like 3 of my friends about to get married. I was just like, hey, Chim, I thought we were meant to wait together, right? I thought we were meant to wait until we make money or something, or when we are much more grown. Why are you forgetting married? For what? Eh? But I always think about it like, are people going to show up for me? Would I have, because I don't have a lot of friends. The very close friends I have are male. Are my male friends going to be the ones in my bachelorette party? Oh my God. Are my male friends going to be the ones doing my bachelorette party? Because I talk to them much more than my female friends, right? And even while I think that sometimes like the talking is not as intense as it used to be before because life is happening. You can talk like have a good conversation like once in a month. But then again, because of how life is, even if we talk like once in a month, as far as we're in good like we have a good relationship, they will still show up anyways. And I'm just thinking, do I have people that know me well enough to want to show up? I think that's the nucleus of what I'm trying to say. Do I have people that know me well enough to want to show up? Do my cousins know me well enough to show up? Or are they showing up out of duty? I would prefer that people showed up out of love and they're really excited to see me married. Not because, oh, we used to talk in school, that's why I came. I, I don't know that I like that. So I'm just like, if I say that small wedding we go have, because I'm not sure my hall will be filled. I'm not sure a lot of people will turn up. But then it makes me sad sometimes because it's like I yearn for community. I yearn for a village. I yearn for, I was talking to one of my friends. Oh, she said we're colleagues now, no longer friends. I was talking to Asmao and she was like, do you have an everyday friend? So I have friends, but do I have an everyday friend? An everyday friend is that person you can't go a day without talking to. And she was asking me like, how can you don't have an everyday friend and you don't have a lover? How are you surviving? I'm like, girl. Yeah, I'm surviving, right? When I was an everyday friend and a lover. I thought Jesus is my everyday friend because I can't go a day or a minute without talking to him. He's that boyfriend I call. They say we should stop referring to Jesus as our boyfriend, but that's their business. But it's that person I call every. You know how you have your girlfriend or your boyfriend, at any slight inconvenience, you just be like, "Babe, something just happened to me right now." Blah blah blah. Jesus is that person I call on. It's like, oh my Jesus, Holy Spirit, you gotta help me out here because what? I am irritated. Why am I irritated? Holy Spirit, help me here. So I just thought, Jesus is that everyday friend. He's my lover. He's the lover of my soul. He's the shepherd of my spirit, right? So I thought that's how I'm surviving because I have somebody I actually talk to every day, and I love my company. I love myself too. I love talking to myself. I love making myself laugh a lot. So while I yearn for a community nowadays, I made a community with myself and God. And still with it, sometimes I still yearn for a community and a village, like people you can hang out with, people that you can love genuinely, people that you can be with genuinely, right? People that you're not just hanging out with them because it's out of duty or because, I don't know, because proximity brought you guys together. So she asked me that thing. And yeah, I was talking about how sad, just thinking about that is. So while I have a community with myself and God, is that the only audience I'm going to have in my wedding day? On my wedding day? Huh? Is that the only audience? I mean, it's a great audience. But that's not what an audience in a wedding should look like. You should have proper people. You should have human beings. Okay, my bridal train. Who is going to consist of my bridal train? And I was also thinking, like, at the flip side, who would want me to be on that bridal train? I couldn't even think of any woman right now in my life that would just call me and be like, oh, I want you to be part of my bridesmaid. It's ridiculous, right? It's crazy. Because it's like, it's like, there's actually nobody I can do that for. And anybody that would do that for me, my sister, okay. Yeah, my sister, my two sisters, my auntie. But aside from family, like a friend. Maybe Mary Cynthia, yeah? I don't even know. It's a thought I have. And I don't know why that is making me feel emotional now. Is it like a fault of mine? Did I ooze out the energy of, I just want to be alone. I don't want friends. This is the second time I feel like crying since I started recording. God, I don't know. I don't lack friends. I mean, it's just in your moment of celebration, that's when you know that you actually like need people to celebrate with. And when you don't think, again, of course you can bring people to celebrate with you, but you can't. For me, I shouldn't celebrate with just anybody. I shouldn't celebrate with that primary school classmates just because they were my primary. I should just call them up because now I need people, right? Because now it's out of duty. Shouldn't it be out of, we are intimate, we are close, you know me, we love each other, and that's why you're coming. I hear of people hiring people to be on their bridal train or coming for their wedding. It's sad. That is sad. I couldn't do that. I will not do that. So I can count off I can say 10 people who will show up for me, but I don't know that we are close like that. They don't even know what is happening in my life. We haven't even spoken in the last 2 years. They're not a safe space to me. Like, they don't know me. I don't know them. It's sad. And I'm really holding back from saying a lot of things because I feel like somebody's going to listen to this podcast now. Just come and be like, huh? What are you saying? But it's not the other person's blame. It's also my blame because I know that I wouldn't, because I know I'm not that to you. Like for someone that I used to be a safe space for last 3 years, I'm not sure I'm still a safe space for them now. Because honestly, I think I'm tired. I'm fatigued. I am tired of, not tired of being a safe space, but I'm tired of having conversations. I actually said it last year, yeah. I'm actually tired of having conversations. I'm weary now. And I think that weariness was informed by my lack of, my need to shield myself, my need to not emotionally invest anymore in anything I don't think will benefit me, right? And I know it's a trauma response because I can get intimate with someone just from having a conversation with them. And I don't want to be the case anymore. I don't want to give myself away like that anymore. I mean, I've done a conversation about like whether conversations are the new coitus. I don't want to do that anymore. So I'm really like, you can meet me and find me uninteresting because, yeah. I'm just like, okay, whatever you say, please do you. I'm actually burnt out when it comes to intimacy and being emotionally available. Or I can be emotionally available for 1 week and the next time I'm just like, okay, bye. Deuces, peace out. I'm looking for some, I'm not looking for, but I wonder who would bring me back to who I used to be. So the only person I have conversational intimacy with right now is God and myself. They are the only people that are my safe space that I can really like unburden and show my heart to. And they are the only people that I allow to show their hearts to me too. So because I know that I am not like that for other people, I know that other people are also not like that to me. And it's really sad. So how can we resolve this issue? Should we start now to start, being emotionally available again and honing that community just for a wedding we don't know whether it's happening? I'm so sorry, Holy Spirit. I know you said I should stop saying that. Yes, I'll be getting married very soon. I don't know when, but very soon. Expect my invitation. Oh, if you listen to this podcast, you are welcome to my wedding. Anyways. Woo! But it's something I think about, right? It's something I think about. If I'm not if I'm not close to you, should you be invited to my wedding? Should you invite me to your wedding if we're not close? It's a great question to ask, right? Do you have many people that are close to you that are invited to your wedding?